Hey guys, it's Dave. It's September 11th, 2019. I'm going to talk about the Unlimited Legacy UAP option in Software Installer. So I'm going to show you guys through that process, how it works. One thing I want to point out, we decided that when somebody buys the Unlimited Legacy UAP for $2,500, okay, they're going to get 25 cPanels with that for free. So you're going to be able to get your own domain names, 25 of them. Okay, probably costs you like 10 bucks each, 15 bucks each. Make sure they're .com, .net, .org. Don't bother with things like .network. They usually don't do very well in search, no matter how you slice it. Nobody remembers that. So it should be .com, .net, .org. I guess .biz. And that should do fine. Anyway, once you decide on the domain names you want to get, you want to go ahead and install them on cPanels, and then you want to go ahead and upload the Legacy UAP to all of them. All right, and then one thing we're going to be offering you guys is a way to use the Varsheet installer for a limited time for free to be able to see how to control all those websites remotely. Do you need to control them remotely? No. You can log into each of them one at a time, and you can do all your updates on each of them. You can upload Varsheets into them. You can change images on each of them. You can decide how you're going to backlink across them, use your variables, and so on. The only thing we say is that if your websites are on our server, cap out at 10,000 rows in the sitemaps for each of your projects, okay? Please cap out at 10,000 per installation, but that's 10,000 rows in the sitemap. So if that's a 6-page website, that's really 60,000 pages that you're covering, right? That's 60,000 points of contact on Google times 25 websites. So you got well over 1 million points of contact on Google from this project, okay? That you can play with, update, improve upon, scratch some, put some new ones up, keep the winners, drop the losers, pick up new tests, and see which one become winners site by site. So there you go. Anyway, let's start the beginning. Beginning is, let's get to know some simple tricks, okay? Here's the first trick. If you go to GoDaddy.com, because we want to simplify, right? We want to automate. We want to make life easier all the time. That's what we do. Get yourself an account at GoDaddy. It's just worth it if you don't already have one. Totally worth it. Get your domain names here. Okay. They got awesome support. They got easy to use settings. Everything we teach is there. That way you don't have to try to transpose to other stuff. Anyway, first thing I'm going to show you is this. When you get in there, you're going to get lost. There's all these things you can click. They'll take you every which different place. Okay. I'm going to go to account settings. Okay. And in here, I've got domain defaults. Okay, now there are different ways to see that screen. Let me see if I can sort of force another way to see it, okay? Maybe over here, domains with hosting, I don't remember where. Yeah, we'll get lost in here really fast, won't we? Let's not do it. Sometimes you come back to your name and you can see your basic stuff in here, accounts and so on, account settings, okay? Account settings, right? So I'm just going to stick with that. Ah, there it is. Domain defaults, right? Default preferences for domain purchasing. Okay, I'm going to click on that. So here's why. See how I've got something called a profile? Manage your current profiles below, or click add profile to add new domain registration default profile. Okay, what is a profile? That is, if you set up a profile, it's because of this. Every time you go to buy a domain at GoDaddy, it asks you like 100 questions that you don't want to have to answer, okay? They're going to say, how long do you want to register it? 2 years? And you're like, no, 1. Because, you know, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it after a year or not yet. It's too soon for me to feel comfortable paying for 2 years locking and loading when I just want to try it for 1. It's going to be like, very well, do you want to add this package and add that package and set this up and do this and do that? And you're like, no, 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 no. Do you need to add privacy and stuff? No. Do you need to add email packages? No. So you're often stuck saying no, 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 no. And it slows everything down. Okay. So when you create a profile, you can put your standards in there. You can set more than one profile, but you can make one of them your default. So let me create another one, just a dummy one. Okay. Just so you can see what this is like, because this is so cool if you've never done it. It'll save all your time. Watch this. Main 2. Okay. Set it as the default profile. You would say yes. Like so. I will not. Always register my domains for, I'll just put no. 1 year. Dang it. automatically renew my domains. Now let's renew them manually. I can check mark off the domains that I want to keep, but I don't want you to just pull the payment out at the end of a year without my say so. Reality check is they always let you know it's coming up. They're constantly reminding you. They're trying not to surprise you, but you know, it's up to you. Do you want to go automatically or manually? It's early yet. You don't know which of your projects are going to kick it. So usually it's best to say manually. Okay, here's another beautiful, beautiful thing. Always park my domain at GoDaddy. Heck no. What are you doing 99% of the time? You are making your name servers ns1.t2ha.com and ns2.t2ha.com. Unless you have your own server. Then you would set them for your own server. Can you believe that? What's that mean? That means you're not going to have to change the name servers after you buy the domain names. Because if you use your main profile when you buy the domain names, then they'll already have those settings. Isn't that awesome? All right, then domain contact information, all this stuff, right? Yes. And yes, use this information for my technical, administrative, and billing context. Why? Because, yeah, well, in my case, it's true. Leave it all that. Got it? Got it. Save the changes. Now, I did not make it the primary. Good. Okay. See how cool this is going to be? It's not going to ask you the questions. It's just going to up and buy them according to your rules, like right then and there. I couldn't make it the default, except I don't want to. I want to delete it. My default already has those standards, right? That makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. So what's the next thing we're going to do? Well, we could do this. We could go like up here. If you click this icon, believe it or not, that's like totally different menu than over here. Okay, if I click over here, and of course it's going to make me wait. All right, check this out. It knows I'm over here, okay, and I couldn't manage my domains and my everything, right? But I could also just simply find the perfect domain name, right? Or what? How about if we go a little further and dig around, we're going to be able to find something in here like, aha, bulk domain search. See how I did that? Instead of just putting in one domain name, I hit the menu and it gave me products, one of them like domains, right? Yeah, well, we're talking about domains here. And one of the options besides a domain name search is bulk domain name search. Wouldn't that be neat? What if we could paste in up to 500 domain names right in this box at once, say go, and it'll tell us all the ones that are available. So, you know, we could put a lot in there and then pick 25 you want to keep, the best 25 you see. Well, you know how to do it? Even better, watch this. I'm going to go to namemesh.com. If you never knew what this was, this is how the big dispatch centers come up with stacks and stacks of domain names, like our guys, right? The locksmith directory, right? Listing.com, okay? And you think, how did these guys come up with 7,000 domain names? Yeah, I'll just say dumber for the fun of it. You know, how did they come up with 7,000 domain names? Well, they just came up with the domain names and they're using a variation. Whatever this is, guess what the domain name would be? FatherSonLocksmithStore.com, right? They really just kind of did both at the same time. Lock and Locksmith Services is just like lock-locksmithservices.com, you know, metro-locksmith-services.com or metro-locksmithservices.com. But, you know, they just kind of like did that, right? And if you were to take a look, you could visit the website, and sure enough, it's metro-locksmith-services.com, and this happens to be the Denver subdomain, right? So Metro Locksmith Services, and that's the .com, all lowercase dashes .com. How do you get the name out of it? Take the .com off, replace the dashes with spaces, and then proper case what's left, and boom, there's your name. Piece of cake. That's how you get names that match domain names, okay? Company names that match domain names. And you can do that automatically in Excel, right? If I had that like in Excel or even Notepad, just to show you, okay? First rule, get rid of all the .coms. Do a replace all. Second rule, Control-H, replace any dash with a space. replace all. And then if you had a tool for it, which exists in Excel, I guess I could have put it in Excel, you can select the whole column and say, change it to proper case. And that will physically change every first letter to proper case, okay? Because that's what proper case is, all right? So there you go. So now you got the one column of domains, and then you copied it to the second column, highlighted the second column, and made all those changes. Now you've got your domains and matching company names. Okay, so that should take the mystery out of how you create a whole lot of company or domain names and company names all at once, right? If you're a big company and you need them all. Watch this. Name mesh. Give it some ideas. Okay, I don't know. What do you make money online? Okay, I don't care. Generate. Let's just see what it says. Because let's say you're trying to do this. First of all, they threw up an ad in the second tab. You could kill it because you won't need it. But we're back on this tab now. Guess what we got? All of these are common. They're similar. Make fund online, call money online, use money online, make funding online, put money online, make loan online, etc. Right? There's tons here. I could scroll down for more and it starts to add in more. I can scroll down for even more. It'll start to add in more. Right? Now check this out. Next column over. These are new, crazy ideas and stuff. You know what? Do not do these. Software Installer does not even like domains that have anything other than 3 extension letters for the extension. And really, that just looks more professional. .com, .net, .org, .biz, don't stray from those. Really, I wouldn't. All right, SEO. Oh, that's kind of crazy. MakeMoneyOnline.com. New, MakeMoneyOnline.com. Up, Make Money Live. Meta, Make Money. See this? 99, Make Money. All these different things that people do, right? To wind up with like V, MakeMoneyOnline.com. Easy, MakeMoneyOnline.com. See how many are here? Okay. Then what? Then we got more choices, right? Short ones. Don't even go for that. Fun ones. You don't need fun usually. That would be kind of weird. Usually it's misspellings. Fun. Then premium, obviously. I'll leave that up to your discretion. Okay. Extra. Yeah, don't worry about .asia, Mobi, and 2. And then mix. I don't even know what to say about that. I never get anything over here. It's just really weird. Okay. So usually you're just thinking about common, similar, and SEO. And that's it. Those are the 2 you should go for. Now, how does it work? Do something like this. Okay. Get on the outside of one of these boxes. Grab, drag up. Okay, get your list of like 25 plus more. By the way, guess what? Up here, we already said go with the .com, and we already said hide anything that's already registered. But I don't get why it's saying blue, so I'm gonna say GoDaddy, right? And just hide anything that's registered because it's all the same domains. It's either available or it's not. Doesn't matter the registrar. Okay, here's the point. I could do max length, however many characters I want, right? But who cares? So take a look. Hide registered means don't show anything that somebody already bought. So these are not registered. All of these are available for buying right now. I just highlighted a bunch of them in the SEO section, didn't I? Let me go ahead and first paste to Excel. Okay. If you try to paste it to Notepad, then it does this formatting thing on you. And you're like, oops, that's not what I wanted. But if you first paste to Excel, just right click and hit paste text. Okay, not this one. It's going to give you all the hyperlinks and everything. We don't want that. We just want the text because we're going to put it in GoDaddy bulk domain search box. Okay, there, I got my text, didn't I? Now I got like 41 here, don't I? Isn't that awesome? I only need 25. So I'm just going to start deleting what I don't like until I wind up with 25 because all of these are available to purchase. No one owns these. Isn't that cool? So anyway, let's say I deleted some. I don't care. I'm just going to cheat. I'm just going to delete, shift cells up, bam, okay? I'm going to pretend these are the 25 I loved the most. Copy. Watch this. Now you could have put 40 in, but you're still going to have to kill them. Okay, let's kill that box. Let's watch this. We're on our bulk registration page. Remember, from this thing, we did this whole domains, bulk domain search, and here we are. Enter up to 500 domains. Each name must be on a separate line, like that. Coolexample.com, coolexample.net, right? Click, right click, paste. Ooh, it's all here, isn't it? So that's the .coms. That's it. I'm not even going to do anything because I already labeled it all. Okay, go. And here's what it's going to do. It's going to say available domain names were 24. You know what that means? For some reason, one of those is not available. So either I miscounted, or if I did not, there could be a duplicate in here somewhere. Otherwise, what? Someone bought one of those domains just now. All right, fine. Let me try to add another one. Copy. See, I went back and I added another one, right? Let's try it again. Control V. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's saying one of them was unavailable. Got it. But now I got 25 that are available. I could proceed to the checkout. Boom. Okay. And it's already telling me what's up. See, GoDaddy, it already sent it to GoDaddy because I said the registrar was GoDaddy and I was already logged into GoDaddy and I already did the search. So guess what? It knows my preferred payment method. It knows all my billing information. It knows what I'm buying is going to be set for 1 year, no privacy, and it knows the name servers to make all those for. Do you get it? So I am not going to have to do any of that. All I have to do is complete the purchase for that much, and guess what? I own those domain names, and they are all set to the right name servers, and because I already have them on a list, okay, I can go ahead and continue with that set. All I need to do is figure out which one was not accessible, take it off, and I can continue, can I? Like those would be my domains. So then let's create the cPanel. So we're going to create cPanel usernames that are all unique. You know, like we can number them off. Okay, look at this. MAK. I like to go 7. MON 01. I like doing double digits. That way I could get from 1 to 99. Okay, and they'll all have 7 letters. So that would be like Make Money 01. If I grab and drag, guess what? Now I got Make Money 02, didn't it? Ain't that cool? I can already take it down. Make Money 25. All right, I got all my cPanel usernames that fit together in one stack. I know what they're for. I can reference them later. If I sort by this inside the server, I can bring all these up next to each other. So yeah, that makes a stack, doesn't it? Next time I do any kind of a project, it will not be Make Mon 25, 26, 27, will it? Unless my next domain names are to continue that project. Then I will make it MAKMON, and I'll start at 26 and keep going. Get it? What am I going to do for my pass? Oh, this is fun. Just do it. Capital N, 7R, 4, capital E, W, capital A, Q, 2, capital I, 9. You know, anything like that. But don't end in a number, because then when you drag it down, you're going to get different passwords. And for your own usefulness, you're kind of going to want all these passwords to be the same just so that they're easier to keep track of, right? So that would be the idea, okay? I'm just showing you. That would be the idea. Okay, so whatever my correct ones were, I got it all right. And do you know what? This is already worth saving, isn't it? I could save it. Insert a column at the top, domain, you know, CP user, CP pass. And then just like bold that, Control B is in bold, and then save this as. And I'm gonna call it like MAKMON, you know, make MONEY, whatever. Make Money stack 1. Save it wherever I'm gonna save it. I might just stick it on my desktop for right now. You get it? And there you go. So I've got my whole list. I can add this to Software Installer in my website list so I can upload things to it. First, I need to create these cPanels, but I just created the information necessary to do that, okay? And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna go ahead and install to them. Okay, so do you see how efficiently this is coming together? So by starting at Name Mesh and logging into GoDaddy, may as well log into GoDaddy first, create your profile, right? Under account settings, right? Account settings, domain defaults, okay. create your profile, give it the standards that you want, like 1 year, and set the name service. That way you don't have to go set them manually. Isn't that great? And then once you have all that done, then we're just going to come back to GoDaddy, the main GoDaddy. So like way over here, the main logo, okay, where we can look at main choices for domains like bulk domain search. And that's where we get to copy and paste in our name mesh list that we liked, that we stuck in Excel and started to, refine, kind of get down to where we want until we have a list of what we can use. And then we just created a cPanel user model, 6 letters, right? So I did like 3 letters and 3 letters, MAKMON, MOUSE, so MAKMON01, okay? And actually, that's funny because that makes for 8 for the username. And you know what? I don't think it matters. I do go 7 though, so I can't believe it's kind of funny to me. Now, let's say I did make a mistake like that and I want to change it to 7 right now really quick before I create the cPanels. Because I think 7's kind of a lucky number in the system, and I even forget why I got so used to doing it. Well, let's just say I'm going to remove one of these letters, okay? So how about I remove the letter O? There was only one letter O all the way up. Heck, there's only one letter N all the way up. So I could take either one of them out, couldn't I? Here's how I do it. Highlight what you want to deal with. Control H for replace. Don't ask me why. To me, this looks like an H. You put something at the top of the H, capital H, and you put something at the bottom of the H. This is the H. One line here, one line through the middle, one line here. And so anyway, replace the upper end with the lower end. So guess what I'm going to replace? I'm going to replace a 0 with nothing at all. And it'll just do it in this box I highlighted because I highlighted that box. So 0 with nothing, replace all. And it told me 25 replacements. It's important that I notice it was 25. It didn't say 50. It's not like it took out 2 O's and I forgot, but there were 2. Or that it took them out of here. Because I forgot to just highlight those 25, right? So it's important that you pay attention to the number. But guess what? Isn't that perfect? Nobody's going to guess this if they're trying to hack. They're certainly not going to guess that this one would follow that one. They wouldn't even know what the order is here. These aren't even in alphabetical order, are they? If I wanted to make it alphabetical order, watch this. I'm going to insert to snap that off for a minute so it's not connected to this. Highlight that, data. A to Z, right? It'll realize the header's the header because it's handled differently. It's bolded. It's got a different format. Now it's totally in order. So now if I reconnect this, delete, guess what? It's all lined up, right? So if you wanted to, just for your own records, do it that way. You can do it that way, right? And save it. Now you got other tabs. You can make notes and stuff on your tabs. You can also double click to change the tab name, right? Stack 1, just so you can keep track of what's going on. That way you can organize your work very easily this way, right? So that's where I would have come and paid the however much. And that wasn't bad, was it? What was it? I forget, but it was somewhere in here. It costs like $278 or something, right? Really, $278 divided by 25 is a little bit over $10 each, right? Wasn't it $278? Like with the taxes? Divided by 25. So even with the taxes, I guess, it was like $11.12 each. How's that for awesome? I don't know. Am I right about that? The pricing? Of course not. Oh, $279. Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty close, aren't I? Total with taxes. Ain't that cool? Really, they were $10 each. Tax was like another, so it's a little over $11 each, right? How's that? So your first websites are going to cost you $11 each, no cPanel cost. Okay, your first 25. That's already a great start to a backlinking empire for a bunch of projects. Okay. So then you went and you bought them. Yeah, you bought them. They're all set. Now what do? We take our information that we saved and we continue with it, right? Because we want to add it in the software installer and we want to go ahead and create all those cPanels. That would be what we do, right? Okay, so I'm going to continue, but no, I didn't buy those because, no, I didn't think about those domain names. Don't be that impetuous, right? Take a little bit to think about where you're going, why you're going there, why you want to. because you're about to spend 280 bucks on domain names that you intend to use. Now, granted, for backlinking purposes, who really cares what the domain names are? If they're generally the right idea, then they're generally the right idea. But still, teach yourself to be, take a moment or two to refine what you're doing along the way, just to see where it takes you, right? All right, so there you go. You continued your purchase, completed your purchase. Boom, it's in your account. All of those are good for a year right now. And we're going to turn around and create 25 cPanels on the server. How does that work? Okay, we'll talk about that next.